Welcome back, guys. It is the end of day one of Inbound. I am Wingrove, Chief Experience Officer for Aptitude 8, joined by
Bryan Byler, CRO, Aptitude 8.
And we've got some takeaways. It's been a great day. I'm going to start with the space. We're in San Francisco, different city. Usually it's in Boston, as you guys know. The Moscone Center is massive. What they've done, I thought, maybe people wouldn't come, not as many people would attend. It's packed.
Yeah.
It is jam-packed. There are people everywhere. The community is buzzing. Connections. So that's one of my big, exciting takeaways from today is this community is stronger than ever, and it doesn't matter where you put the conference.
Agree. I think we're underground. That's a little bit different.
That's also weird.
It's actually a large cave. And so this morning you saw a lot of Bostonians and BCC regulars kind of very confused, getting or disoriented, getting their wits about them. But by midday, I think most of them kind of figured out kind of the layout of the land. We got so many great vendors here on this side of the house. A lot of the conferences and the keynotes and the large stage speech on the other side. So it's been a great job organizing the venue. It did take a little bit of navigating, kind of getting a mental map, but it's been great.
Yeah. I think my other big moment from day one is the focus on data. Last year was so AI heavy, and I left feeling uneasy. Okay, well, data powers AI. So where are the data tools? And this year it was just such a refreshing relief to hear so much focus on the data and the data studio and accessing and managing and funneling that data and moving that data around, making it easy, right? You don't have to be a developer. You don't have to have a custom API built to move data around. And you also don't have to crud up your CRM. You can take the unstructured data, use it to inform one of your agents, and then not actually import it into your tool. So the data focus was really, really great for me. Just made me feel a little relieved.
Yeah, I would double down on that. We say artificial intelligence. For me, it was the intelligence part really this year. I think, business intelligence, right? The ability to actually use the data that's in your CRM to make business decisions. And we've been able to do that. HubSpot reporting is great. But I think what we saw today on the Smart CRM is way, 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 way more scalable. I think, as a revenue leader myself, a little bit selfishly, the ability to get all those deep insights into sales, predictability in my pipeline, forecasting, the ability to customize the UI the way that my sales team needs it, I think is going to be really impactful for a lot of customers.
Yeah. What about CPQ? You were telling me earlier that was one of the big hitting points for you.
I am a CPQ fanboy. It's true. I think the secret's out. We're obviously really excited for HubSpot's initial go-to-market offering here. We talked to a lot of revenue leaders who aren't sure when to pull the trigger on a CPQ solution. And what I'd share with anybody is, if you notice your reps are spending, potentially too much time on non-selling activities, your sales process, starts to slow down or stagnate a little bit near the proposal section. Could be, you're a lot of quotes, a lot of discounts out there. You don't have visibility reporting your quotes. Those are all telltale signs. It's a good idea to start to explore a CPQ solution. I think so many people miss that juncture and they don't realize until it's too late. And there's kind of an oh snap moment. I think HubSpot's offering, if you're a revenue leader or a RevOps leader and you're seeing some of those minor pain points, it's a great solution to explore, and see if it's a good fit for your business. So I think, but the ability to configure your quotes directly in HubSpot, review bundle pricing and send that for approval throughout the business, all natively inside of the Sales Hub adjacent. I think that's going to be really impactful for a lot of customers.
For sure. When you think about inside of a business, what are some of the more nuanced things or bespoke, difficult to sort of figure out and get your arms around? Pricing, configuring, pricing and quoting, right? And so having that under one roof is going to be a game changer, right? Having a separate tool. Now, obviously, if you've got some pretty complex logic and calculations as a part of that, maybe you graduate to a mobile force, right? But
sure.
I really encourage everyone listening here to take a try of the HubSpot CPQ that they're rolling out, because I do believe it's going to meet most needs.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that. Particularly in the mid-market, I think most SMB customers we work with and talk to probably don't need a CPQ solution. As you starting to get mid-market, and your pricing gets more complex, that's when you start needing the solution. I think this is a really good initial offering. If and it may not be a fit, and I think that's okay. But there's still, even if the CPQ offering is not, there's still tons of updates to Commerce Hub. I think adjacent to that, they're going to be really helpful for sales teams.
My last takeaway is loop marketing. I am team loop marketing. It is so needed, right? The flywheel is great. And when that was introduced, it was a cool new framework and concept for all of us to sort of figure out. And it fits. It doesn't fit anymore, right? AI doesn't fit into the flywheel model. So this constant learning, iterating, meeting your audience where they are, saying who you are, right? And tailoring that message everywhere. And with the AEO stuff, obviously, Byler knows this about me. I'm a big SEO, AEO gal. But yeah, the framework is needed. And I think it'll take some time probably for partners and customers to kind of figure out how do we fit it in, or how do we kind of make it make sense for the tactical pieces. But from a strategic lens, I mean, it's chef's kiss. Thanks, Kip.
Emma's staying humble. I think, early adopter of AEO here. And I think, speaking selfish as a revenue leader, our lead volume is up over 40% year over year. And I think that's due to the fact that, Emma and our marketing team quickly identified that SEO was not working the same way. Our inbound traffic was not going to be the same. We had to make some changes. And so a lot of the topics you heard folks like, Kip and Yamini talk about this morning, and kind of in the sessions throughout the day, that's really important stuff. They sent out a guide this morning, the AEO primer. Do download that, check that out. I think there's a lot of, just traditional marketing things that folks have kind of steered away from that are being important again. But it's SEO 2.0. I mean, really. And I think we've personally seen the impact of it. And I encourage any business who's seen decreased web traffic and those kind of things to really double down on that, invest resources and time, and take advantage of HubSpot's new features to help you.
And it's giving marketing and sales alignment and CS alignment, right? But it really is giving full company. And take a page out of Byler and I's book. I run marketing, he runs sales, and we can't do it without each other. So may as well align, get on the same page, and leverage the tooling that can help you do that.
True.
Awesome. That's what we got for day one. We will see you tomorrow.
Thanks all.